Now, my next guest has been on the Trump bandwagon ever since he first decided to run for president, so a long time. She's also a household name around the world, thanks to her appearances on the reality TV franchise, The Real Housewives. But as you can imagine, when she revealed her political leanings on the show, the other ladies weren't so impressed. But the president-elect was, and she's now one of his closest confidants. Often by his side at Mar-a-Lago or flying with him on his private jet, I'm pleased to say US TV personality Siggy Flicker joins me now. Siggy, thank you so very much for your time. I want to start by asking you, I guess it wouldn't be easy to be in the entertainment industry and support Donald Trump, but I'd imagine the past week has been a pretty easy one for you.
I mean, the most fabulous week and all well worth it. I never had a doubt in my mind for the past 7 years. I am the #1 Trump supporter in the world. There's nobody who has gone and done what I've done since 2015. During that time, being on the most popular show and leaving that show and being so outspoken about Donald Trump and educating people to how the media only shows you selective editing, false narratives, and fake news. And in the beginning, no one understood those terms. Today, everybody's well aware of those terms.
Now, you are a matchmaker and a relationship expert. Is that how you met Donald Trump? Did you try and set him up?
Never. I only met Donald Trump because my best friend is Alina Habba. So after I left Housewives, I started going full force on Donald Trump. Why? Because I'm Israeli. I was born in Jerusalem during the 6-Day War. My heart and soul is always with Am Yisrael Chai, with Israel. I believe in Judeo-Christian values that this country was founded upon. And the only candidate that I really saw from the very beginning that was for Judeo-Christian values was Donald Trump. And I'm so happy that my best friend Alina Habba introduced me to him 4 years ago, and the rest is history.
You're obviously very close with him, and I look at every cabinet appointment so far and all seem to be incredibly pro-Israel. Do you take any credit for having any kind of influence on him in that space?
No, I'm not going to take any credit for it because I'm going to tell you why. Donald Trump has a daughter who's a Jew, and she makes a better Jew. Ivanka Trump is not only beautiful and elegant, she makes a better Jew than a liberal Jew. And I know what I'm saying is a strong statement, but I'm not going to apologize for it. Donald Trump's son-in-law is Jared Kushner. Jared Kushner is a gift to the Jewish people. Donald Trump was always a lover of the Jewish people, Black people, Latin people. He is always a lover of we the people. I had nothing to do with that. But what I saw in him right away, I then went on social media and I started shouting it to the world when it wasn't popular. Donald Trump was born a winner. He was born for such a time as this. And trust me, if I could take credit for it, I would. But it has nothing to do with me. The only person who actually influences Donald Trump, which nobody ever talks about because they don't know, is his wife, Melania Trump. He has so much respect for her. She doesn't need to be in front of the camera. She doesn't need to open up her mouth. But when she speaks, the president listens. He has tremendous love and respect for Melania Trump.
That is genuinely so lovely to hear. Yeah, Melania is amazing. Lara is obviously incredible. And whenever I talk to her, which is often, she paints this picture of the most incredible grandpa, you know, the side of him that you never see in the mainstream media. But this is the Donald Trump that you know.
They're only going to show you what they want you to see. And why do they hate the man so much? Simple. Let's keep it simple, stupid. He can't be bought. He's not going to go with their agenda. He's America first agenda. And who does Donald Trump love? We, the people. They say he's not relatable because he's such a billionaire. Actually, he's the most relatable. Donald Trump plays golf. He's never had alcohol. He doesn't drink alcohol. He has a Diet Coke and a steak for dinner. And he loves music. You could talk to him about golf, steak, Diet Coke, music. He loves Phantom of the Opera. He loves Sinead O'Connor. Nothing compares to you. He loves His favorite video is November Rain. He thinks it was done in such a beautiful way. You could talk to him about anything. He's a lover of we the people. He's a lover of music. And I say to him 3 or 4 times, Mr. President, I'm not understanding it. You're married to the most beautiful human being. You have 5 beautiful, amazing kids who could all spell mom, dad, and Bob backwards. They're all phenomenal children. Why are you doing this? You live in the most gorgeous places in the world. You don't need to do this. And he said, Siggy, I love America. America is given to me, and I've always loved this country. And I see this country being destroyed from within. And that's why I do it. That's why I'm celebrating. I pinch myself. I smack myself every morning. I can't believe that we the people finally said enough is enough. The American people finally woke up to say, we know our worth, and our leader is Donald John Trump.
Now, final thing I wanted to ask you, and I've got to say I do genuinely now get the Donald Trump loving your energy thing because it's just infectious. I need you to give me and my audience a real insight, because us mere mortals will never be there, clearly, into what it's like to be at Mar-a-Lago. I've been close at the other golf club.
By the way, you're invited because I'm a member there. So whenever you're here, you're coming with me,
Oh my
okay?
goodness, stop it. I love you. And it's a yes. It's a heavy yes. So for all of my viewers who won't get to accompany me to Mar-a-Lago one day, what is it like to be next to Donald Trump on election night there?
To be in that room, first of all, you turn around and Elon Musk is there with his little son, carrying him on his shoulders and eating, and normal guy. Dana White is there. Steve Wynn is there. Elise Stefanik, who was there. Matt Gaetz was there. Everybody, Byron Donalds, who I adore. I mean, everybody's around and everybody's hugging each other and saying, we've got this, we've got this. And then all of a sudden, the president comes. And I look at him and I said, Mr. President, we got this. And he's like, thank you, Siggy. Sits down with all his friends. And I'm grateful that I was able to witness this. And look at who he's picking for his cabinet. Look who, Tom Homan, one of my friends, Tom Homan. A nation without borders is a nation without sovereignty. Tom Homan, who says you want to come in like Siggy Flicker, come in using the front door. We have to know who you are. What do you mean? I don't let anybody in my front door in my house. I check my ring. I see who's on the front door. I, make them take off their shoes. Not everybody could just come in. Tom Homan, I mean, Elise Stefanik. We have everybody who he's picking is Mark Rubio. These people have one thing. They want to make America great again.
Siggy, thank you so very much for your time.
You are coming to Mar-a-Lago. Let me know when.